Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today's November 25th, 2018, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as give you all the news according to the charts. Now for today, we're going to give you our review, an update review on the stocks to watch for November 2018. We actually created a video on October 27, 2018, giving you all our stocks that need to be watched for November 2018. We're going to give you an update on the progress, on the performance of those stocks that we said needed to be watched. And this is what this video is going to be about today. Okay, now this is your first time coming to our particular channel, go ahead and subscribe, because what we're offering is definitely something that is easy to understand. We're not trying to confuse you, and on top of that, we're not trying to waste your time. Okay, so if you guys can see here, we do have three stocks or three price charts. First one is Pebblebrook Hotel Trust. The next one is GSE Systems, and then the last one is Sealed Air Corporation. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is we're going to go ahead and play back the video that we did on October 27th, and then we'll go ahead and come in and show you the progression as to what occurred for each of these individual stocks. So let's take a moment, let's listen to what was said for Pebblebrook Hotel Trust, and then I'll be right back to give you the performance of what occurred since then. First one up is Pebblebrook Hotel Trust, a beneficial interest. It is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. The ticker symbol is PEB. This is a monthly chart for PEB, and as you can tell, we have seen a slight increase to the downside over the last couple of months. Granted, yes, we have seen huge movement to the downside, but as we break it down to a smaller time period, I want you all to pay attention to where we can actually see this particular stock move to the upside throughout November. Okay, so this is the weekly chart, and you can tell that over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we have came and held support right here towards the tops of these particular weekly bars here, which is around $31.50. And even on this last week that we just concluded, definitely shows you that all the volume that we've seen ever since the beginning week of August, the 13th of August, has literally been consumed, and we saw increased volume over the last 2 weeks. So it tells you that the market participants are buying in the market right now around the $31.50, $31 price. Now I'm still seeing indications that this stock wants to move to the upside. We just need to be careful though, because right here around that $34 price can be where resistance is for PEB. Okay, so as we go throughout the month of November, please keep in mind that this particular stock can hit some resistance around $34. But if the overall market continues to show us a change in tone in the market, then PEB can definitely move up a lot higher in price. Okay, so literally I am expecting PEB to give us some upside movement throughout the month of November. It can happen relatively soon. It might even happen towards the last week of October, but nevertheless, the weekly chart is definitely showing us that the buyers are coming in the market for PEB, and that I am looking for us to see some increase to the upside. Obviously, I told you already that $34 is the first area of resistance for this particular stock that we need to keep our eyes on. Okay, so now you guys can see that Pebblebrook Hotel Trust, it was trading at $32.72 at the close of October 26, 2018. And on November 23rd, 2018, the stock closed at $35.34. It actually traded at a high of, let's see here, $36.43 was the high that the market came to for PEB. Okay, that is an increase of 7.4% in the market from when we said that this particular stock needed to be watched versus where we are trading at now. So you guys can see here that this is a very good profitable trade in the market from what we actually said on the 27th of October. Okay, so that's a 7.4% increase from when we recommended, well, we didn't recommend it, from when we said that this stock needed to be watched versus to where it's traded on the close of the 23rd of November. So now let's go ahead and look at the second one. So now let's take a look at the second one, which is GSE Systems Incorporated, ticker symbol GVP. This is the monthly chart for this particular stock. And over the last couple of months, we just literally been with the consolidation as well. If I was to go ahead and draw a very quick ascension line, you guys can still see here that we're able to stay above this ascension line. So the strength is still coming in the market, but $4 is resistance in this particular space. So at least in the near term, that consolidation looks to be ongoing. I am expecting it throughout the month of November, though, to try to hit that $4 resistance area once again. The last week, you see here that we did get a very quick movement back here to $2.80, and we quickly closed towards high of the bar. So at least I'm expecting GVP to come back up to around $3.60 or even $3.80 in the very near term. Might even happen before we conclude with the month of October. But overall, the market is still showing the ability of movement to the upside. So literally, this is why the chart is telling us that this is a good pick for the month of November. But just understand that $4 or $3.80 is resistance. But throughout the month of November, this is one that definitely needs to be watched as well. Okay, so you guys can see here that GSE Systems was definitely not as strong as PEB. Matter of fact, you guys can see where the arrows are located on this particular price chart. This is where we did our video, and this is where we said that this particular company needed to be watched, and we literally were within a consolidation all the way until the 21st of November. Okay, so a lot hasn't changed in the market for GSE Systems. Matter of fact, the close of the 26th of October, this stock was trading at $3.21. And then on the 23rd or the 21st of November, it was trading at $3.16. So that is a decrease of 1.5% from when we actually said that this particular stock needed to be watched for the month of November. But what you can see here on the daily price chart definitely shows you that we are still seeing some indication that this stock wants to move to the upside. But right now, definitely we just have been maintaining consolidation for this particular stock. Okay, so this particular stock did not perform quite as well as what we would expect it to, but nevertheless, for it to be down 1.5%, we can definitely live with that, considering the fact that the market as a whole for the stock market has been moving substantially lower in price. Okay, this one is the Sealed Air Corporation, ticker symbol SEE. The monthly chart, you can see this stock has been obliterated with movement to the downside. Obviously, looking at on a monthly chart, you might think that this is not a buy right now, and I would agree with you as well. But what we have seen on the weekly chart is the fact that we have seen about the same amount of volume on a very small spread. That tells you that the buyers are definitely in the market for SEE right here around the lows of around the 14th of April, and as well as around the 13th of October of 2014. So literally, I am expecting some consolidation to start right here around $30. And that literally means that it was whole support there, and we could see some upside movement in SEE over the next week, especially until the month of November. Probably around that $34, $35 area seems like a very good support for SEE. I mean, resistance area for SEE. On a daily price chart, you can still see here that we are still seeing some consolidation ongoing. So this might actually try to pan out for the whole month of November, but overall, $34, even $35 seems to be where SEE is going to try to go throughout the month of November. Okay, so tell us what you all think. Do you think that PEB, GVP, or SEE, do you think that these stocks are going to move to the upside? Because as of right now, we're definitely seeing indications that these three stocks are geared for higher prices throughout the month of November. But as always, especially in SEE, you can see here that it can dip all the way back down to $28 if the overall market continues to give us that very swift movement to the downside. But as of right now, how the price charts look definitely reveals that these three stocks needs to be. So you guys just saw what we stated about Sealed Air Corporation on October 27, 2018. go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. This is where we actually produced the video for YouTube on the 26th of October. This particular stock traded at close $31.34, and on the 23rd of November it closed all the way up there towards $37.63. It actually had a high of $37.63 and the close was $37.46. Okay, that is an increase of 16.3% from when we stated this particular stock need to be watched in the market. And you guys can see here that it has been in an upward move in the space for the whole month of November. So this is a very profitable trade if you all were able to watch this particular video when we actually produced it for YouTube. Okay, so actually all of our 3 stocks that we said need to be watched for the month of November is definitely in the positive, except for one, GSE system, which is down 1.5%. But if you were to consider all things included, we are up 22.2% for the month of November so far. Okay, so definitely what we're offering you all is definitely something that is beneficial. It is not confusing. As a matter of fact, we're actually done with what these particular 3 stocks. We're actually done with our review of these 3 stocks, in which we did a video for you all on October 27, 2018. We recently did another one yesterday for the stocks that need to be watched for the month of December. Okay, so go ahead and watch that video as soon as possible, and we will, towards the end of the month for December, come back and do another review on those 3 stocks. Okay, there are a lot of YouTube channels out there that is giving you stocks to buy, 3 stocks to buy, 5 stocks to buy, but they don't ever come back and show you the performance of those stocks in which they said should be bought. Okay, we're definitely the leader in this financial space, giving you all our stocks that need to be watched, and then we'll come back and show you what actually occurred in the market, give you all transparency on those things that we recommended that you should be looking for as we continue to go out in these particular months. Okay, so again, we do appreciate you all coming and watching our video. If you guys got any questions, comments, go ahead and leave us a comment in the comment of this video. And if you're interested in learning more about how we are able to produce this amount of information the easy way without causing you any confusion, make sure that you all go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon page. This link is going to be in the description of the video if you're interested for more information. Again, make sure you all maintain profitability, and I will see you all later.